Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to design a necklace using the GGC treasure bag. Summer fun, lemon, lime and mint is the treasure bag that I got. So I have this beautiful roundels. It's like a greenish, it's a peridot kind of a color, a green. And then these beautiful shell charms and this big spring ring clasp dolphins and so many things I have in this box. I can't wait to use it. And we also have this beautiful tassel which I want to incorporate. I'm just keeping it in the cover until I use. So these star ceramic beads also we got from the box, so I'm going to use these. Probably make this too as a earring, not do anything much but just the earring, and this I will use it as a pendant. And then from the star it's gonna be the tassel and some charms hanging in there. So that's what my plan is so far. I'm gonna use this roundel beads and some tulip beads that we got in the box as well, which is this very pretty ones. And I'm using this sage like bluish color tassel, Chinese knotting cord, because the tassel color matches this very nicely, so that's why I'm using it. I tried, this is a 0.5 millimeter Chinese knotting cord, and I tried the bead with it and it goes through. It's a little bit not so simple one, but I think I am gonna go with it. So in um in between those beads we can, is what I feel, we can introduce these, because this color is a little bit of a blue and the green would look good. And so as these tulips, so we have, and also these also we can incorporate if we want. We have 4 of these beads and 2 more of this. This I want to save. I don't know how many tulips I'm going to use, but I think that's good enough. That's what I feel. It's like a lemon green kind of a thing. And then I want to include this dark as well. So we have 5 beads, which is strange. Yeah, 6. We have 6 of these and 6 of these, I guess. Yes. So we will incorporate that towards the middle of the necklace. And then we'll have these roundels, the max. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to string some roundels. It's going to be a little bit of a task because this has a small hole, so I'm just going to string these first in the pattern that I like, and then I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to put together the center part as well. But also we can do the center part first if you want to, and then this is not the correct color, gold. This is being very light. This is correct, I guess. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, it's a 20 gauge para wire. It's anti-tarnish, tarnish resistant wire, so you can smooth it out with your fingers or use nylon jar pliers to do the job. So I want a loop below this to hold this, right? And plus some dangles. So I'm thinking this one, and see the color of the wire is different right here, but that's okay. Mixed metal is a fashion. And then a dolphin as well, and a tulip as well, right? So we need some jump rings. Nope, I'm just going to make a loop. I didn't like what I made, so I'm just gonna make a wrap loop, probably a big wrap loop, so that we can accommodate everything. So I'm just not gonna cut anything, and I'm just gonna one and a half inch. So just cut the short wire, tuck the tail in, okay, that's fine. Oops, I forgot. Yeah, anyways, it cannot be like this. I have to add jump ring, so that's a good thing. Now that I have done that, we can have some jump rings, a couple more jump rings. Actually, these jump rings are really nice, and this one's, I thought the color will match, but anyways, we are using a nice gold, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna use this and have some peace of mind that it's not gonna open up, because the thicker the gauge of the jump ring, the better it is. So just take this, open it up, and add the tassel to the wrap loop. First things first, right? Now that we have the tassel attached, we can take this and I think there's a lot of distraction in the camera. Open up that, take the shell charm and add it to this. Now that that's attached, right, to the right side, to the left side, we want a head pin. I am using this brass head pins. Two-inch brass head pins. You don't need a 2-inch, but this is what I have. This dolphin is cute. It has a hole through and through like this. So all you need to do is pin this on top, just like that, and then snip some. Take your round nose pliers. 1/4 of an inch is what you need to leave, but if you want the loop bigger, you can do a bigger one. See that loop? That's that. And now the tulip. You want the tulip down like this or like this, it's totally up to you. So I like it up like that, and this one will come here as well, but you can add this if you want to, but I think I will stick with with the tulip. The darker color kind of makes sense to me. I like this. So then again, bend it to the right and cut about, say, 1/4 of an inch, and then take your round nose pliers and make a loop. There we go. So I'm going to attach these to a jump ring and then attach it to our wrap loop right there. The more you add levels, the more dangles you will have. Otherwise it won't dangle much. So there we go. 3 attachments is a charm. So aesthetically pleasing it will be. That's what they say. I like it. I'm gonna finish it at this point. So take my ceramic bead, ceramic starfish bead, add it, and then now I have this. Now what I need to do is again make a wrap loop. This time I won't make it big. I'll make a small loop just like that and bring it to the side, hold it and wrap it. You can take your pliers if you want a tight wrap. Bring it to the back and snip off the excess wire. Tuck that tail in. Adjust it if you want to. There we go. So that part is done. Now is the necklace part. Hi friends, welcome back. I didn't use the Chinese knotting card as I said because I thought it is a little bit too much to do it, because the beads are really kind of small and the hole is a little bit small. I mean, it takes a long time, but I also like the roundels to be right next to each other. It creates this nice effect that I didn't want to spoil with the knots. So I thought, okay, let me just do it this way. And as you guys can see, I followed a pattern. I added a bunch of beads in the start. Let me see if it is correct. I mean, I did check them, but it just feels a little bit, yeah, it's perfect. So what I did was I added some spacers from my stash, which is right here. It's an antique gold kind of a closed ring, so I use that. It adds a subtle metal effect. I tried without the metal beads, I didn't like it, so the triangle beads, sorry, the rhombus shaped beads that we got, or the diamond shaped beads you can say, we got 6 of them. I used 6 and I added this roundel as well. We had 6 of these, but one of the roundel I used for the pendant, for the dangle part, so I had one short, so I just used 4 of them. And then I did 8 beads in between every single section. In here I had 6 beads and I added the tulip with the spacers, and then 2 beads over here. I just wanted it to be more concentrated in the middle, so that's why I added this, but you can also add the tulips in between here as well. But I really like the way this turned out to be, because we are using a light color tassel, which is this color, and I wanted it to tie with this roundel and the blue as well. So everything worked out for me. This is the pattern I followed. I just strung in a bead stringing wire, which is a 7-strand nylon coated bead stringing wire, and then I added this wrap loop in between the thing, and then I just continued adding the beads. Now all we need to, I finished it, I kept it with the stopper bead. So then now I can, with the bead stopper, and now I can take my crimp beads and then finish it off with a clasp. So we have a clasp already, which is a spring ring clasp. So the clasp attaches to another, the other side you need a jump ring. You can either use the open jump ring, or I would suggest to use a closed jump ring, because that's much more safer. Or you can, excuse me, or you can use a split ring for that matter. That will work perfectly as well. So I'm thinking of using a split ring as well. Let me see if I have one available in stash in the same color tone. Then we need some crimp beads and crimp tubes. So now we are ready to finish it off with crimp beads. So I just want to remove one side, put my thing back on, my bead stopper, and take the crimp bead that I have, and the spring ring clasp. There is a loop here, so I'm just gonna go through the loop in the spring ring clasp and come back. Because we are doing mixed metal, I'm doing a silver color crimp bead and coming back through everything and just figuring it out, pulling it as close as possible. If you're happy with the loop, I'm gonna flat crimp it. If you want, you can use your crimping pliers to crimp. I'm just going to flat crimp this, nice and neat. So that's done. And then push the beads on top. It does accommodate 2 strands. Now bring all the beads down to the side that you have, and if you want, check your stuff, because this is the only time you can do any changes. And then I have a split ring right here, so it's like a key ring, as you guys can see. So I'm just going to go through that and then come back through the crimp bead and some of the beads. And then this, I have kept the necklace in a U format. That's important to give that I'm so sorry, I'm just a little bit sick. So here we go. So you need that give. If you keep the necklace straight and then crimp, then there won't be any flexibility, it will be stiff. And there is a gap here, as you guys can see, so you just push that down, make the necessary tightening and everything, and then you can go ahead and crimp that bead. There is a short distance, which I am okay with, because I just wanted a smooth flow and not a very tight one. And then there we go. The necklace is done and ready. So the spring ring clasp opens up this way. Just to, yeah. And then this goes in here, but for some reason it's not moving up. There we go. Kind of a starting trouble. This used to be the clasp which was very famous, and then we got the lobster claw, and now this is a coming back thing. And this is our pendant, and this is how the necklace looks like. I really like the way this turned out to be, with all the charms and everything. I hope you guys like this necklace as well. Very, very pretty necklace that you can wear for an evening or even for a date night, I would say. If you do like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. This is a summer fun lemon, lime and mint GGC treasure bag. If you want to sign up for the treasure bag, there will be a link down the description box below that you can click, www.tgctreasures.com. So you'll get notified when the next treasure bag will be available, so that you can avail it, because this is not like a monthly subscription box that you can sign up for and get every month. Nope. So it's bi-monthly mostly, and you will get notification once the treasure bags are sold off, and that's about it. So there will be normally 2 different kinds for every release. So I got the lemon, lime and mint this time, and this is my first project on that. I have come up with the earrings matching for this. That will be in the next video. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of that. So thank you. See you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.